Hello everyone. It has been a while since I made a video, so I decided I was going to make one today because I keep putting it off, so just trying to make sure I stay as up to date as I can. Today is May 7th, 2016. It is a little over my 7th month since I had gastric sleeve surgery. I did not do a 6-month video because, well, many reasons. I was just really busy, but so I wanted to make sure that I did do one now to try to update from my 6 month and now. So some stats are I had the surgery on August 28th, 2015, um, at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. And when I had the surgery, I was 393. And today I am 272, so that's 121 pounds that I've lost. Um, so yeah, that's how much I've lost since I've had the surgery. Overall, my highest weight was 414, so that's about 142 pounds since my highest weight. So I'm really happy about that. Really happy about the progress that I'm making and just just everything. I mean, it's great. Trying to look over here, my notes, because I just want to make sure I cover as much as I can. So I've definitely been doing a lot more water than normally would do because I've just started having water in the morning, but before I eat anything, any protein shakes or anything like that, I just start with a bottle of water, and that kind of helps me get closer to my 64 ounces of water goals. What else? As far as what I eat, I do notice that I am eating more quantities wise, which did alarm me a little bit at first because, I mean, of course, I knew I was going to be able to eat a little bit more once I got to this point. But I think it's just more because you're used to, okay, this is how much I can eat. And then when it starts to grow a little bit, you kind of get a little bit worried. It's like, am I eating too much? Am I doing? So just like little things like that, you just kind of want to make sure you just keep some tabs on to make sure that you're not overdoing it. I still have, control, a lot of control. I still have, I'm still not eating like a regular portion size, but just want to try to keep that as, together as I can and just make sure I'm watching what I eat and exactly what I'm doing. I'm still doing about 800 to 1,000 calories a day. Um, been hitting my protein goals of usually it's about 70 to 80 grams of protein that I get in a day. Um, what else? But I'm still what helps me do that is that I plan my meals. I meal plan every week. On Sundays after church, I will go to the grocery store and just plan out exactly what I'm gonna have, and I measure all my food and I, weigh all my food. Like I just really make sure I'm getting a certain amount of everything so that I can really kind of make sure that I'm controlling exactly what I eat, how much of it I eat, and all that stuff. So, what else? What else? So I said I was doing the waters. I don't have any of my protein in here, unfortunately. I wish I always do that. Anyway, um, I'm using the rocking refuel now, which is 30 grams of protein and 190 calories. It's about a 12-ounce bottle. And so I'm liking on that, and they have it at the grocery stores near me. So I figure I just go ahead and do that instead of buying the pure protein in the can, which is what I was doing. But I could only find out is at the vitamin shop. So I don't really feel like going in there all the time. So if I can get it when I just go to the grocery store, that's fine with me. So I usually do that in the morning. For lunch, I'll usually have just like some chicken. I usually will bake a piece of chicken and some vegetables, and that'll be my lunch. Usually about a 3.5 to 4 ounce piece of chicken. And for dinner, usually not necessarily the same thing, either pork or I don't really do beef. So either pork or some variation of chicken or yeah, I do a lot of different things like Like I make turkey, what is it called? Meatloaf, like in the little cupcake tins, because they're little portion sizes. They're not, and it's easier for me to measure it out that way. So that's why I like to do it that way. So I'll have something like that for dinner. And even for a snack, I'll have yogurt to get more protein. Or sometimes, a lot of people say, that they, have these. I definitely have cravings for sweets. I was never really big on sweets before, but when I wanted sweets, I wanted it in the end. So I still do have my sweet cravings, but what I'll do now is I will find something that has protein in it, like the yogurts or the there's even like the Halo Top ice cream. So I tried the Arctic. It was not good. It was not good, but I tried the Halo Top and it was really good. So sometimes I do that. The Halo Top ice cream, a pint of it is 240 calories, and the whole thing I think is like 24 ounces of protein. I can't eat the whole thing, and I don't eat the whole thing in the sitting, but that's just good for when you want just a little something sweet. I even found little recipes online that I'll put protein in. Like I made a protein cheesecake, no crust, just the actual cheesecake portion of it, and each piece of it, because I think I put it into like six or so pieces because it wasn't like a whole cheesecake. Yeah. So anyway, each piece of it was like 80 um calories and like I think like 10 grams of protein. It was a good amount of protein, but it didn't taste like a protein cheesecake, So because I added everything up, I made sure, and it all came out really well. So just doing little things like that, still getting in the sweets that I like, but making sure that it's within what I'm doing now. What else? Still taking all my vitamins. I'm not taking actual biotin anymore, but I am taking this vitamin, this one. See it there. It's the hair, skin, and nails gummies, and it has biotin. It has biotin and vitamin C and E. So they're just these little gummies. I found these. I don't even know where I found these. See, just like little gummies like that, and they're pretty good. They're not gross or anything. And I've noticed that my sister does my hair, so she told me that since I've been using it, she definitely notices a difference in the thinning of my hair because my hair had definitely started to thin out. So, and it was like it was not great because I don't know. I guess most people know what sister locks are, but they're just really, really small locks. As you can see, they're very, very tiny, very skinny. And so there isn't a lot of hair that's holding it to my scalp. So once that hair really, if it thins too bad, the lock itself will come out. And that's just, of course, not what you want. And so I haven't lost a lot of locks. I've lost maybe, I would say maybe, I'm gonna say on the higher end, maybe 10. Maybe I've lost 10. But when you have like 600 locks in your hair, 10 isn't that much number wise, but to see 10 of them come out of my head is traumatic for me. So I decided because I had been taking biotin even before I had the surgery, but I wasn't really seeing any kind of difference. So I think it's not, and it's not. I don't want to say this is like some kind of miracle vitamin or anything, but I think in combination with the vitamins and me getting my protein and my water, it's all of that together that's really kind of helping my hair come back to its strength. So I'm really really happy about that because I was really concerned about the thinning because I hadn't seen anybody on YouTube or anybody in the forums who had the surgery and was talking about hair issues and had locks in their hair because it's definitely a difference because you're not going to experience the same kind of thinning. It's going to be within the actual lock itself. And so that's something that I hadn't seen, and so I wasn't really sure what to expect with that. So yeah, definitely wanted to just make sure I touch bases on that because I didn't see anybody talking about that at all. But it's not that bad. It really isn't. My hair is fine. Um, and it's, with everything that I'm doing, it's definitely coming back. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. What else? Um, uh, well, I'm still doing my exercises. I have not done, well, yeah, I'm still doing exercises. I definitely need to get back to doing it twice a day. Lately, I've just been doing it once a day, but I definitely have to start again doing it twice. Um, but I'm not, I mean, I guess I'm not too concerned about that because I know me and I know how I am. And I know that, there's always 1 week within the month that I'm just like, with it. So I know that, next week and all the other weeks, I'm definitely going to amp back up and just get more, motivated and definitely start doing it twice a month. So not too concerned about that. I mean, twice a week, twice a day. So my mind. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. Really happy with my progress so far. A lot of people comment on my weight loss. I mean, when you've lost the amount of weight that I have, it's not like a secret. But I am a naturally shy person, so it is a little bit hard for me to get that kind of attention. I don't typically like attention in any form, so even in positive form, it's just weird for me. But people have been really nice about it, just really noticing, the weight loss, and people can be really nice, really supportive, which is just really great. And it definitely helps keep you motivated to keep going when it gets difficult, because it does get difficult, definitely, you know. But you just gotta, find the balance with it and things like that. Like I went to the movies the other day, and I wanted popcorn, but I know when I go to the movies, the popcorn is all buttery, and it's only God knows how many calories that is. But so what I started doing was I would take one of those bags of the skinny pop with me. At least that way I can still have the popcorn, but it can be within my calorie range. It's not like I'm just, putting my hand in there not knowing exactly how much I'm eating, just going, and it doesn't have to be that way. I can count it, I can still enjoy it and just do it, my way. So that works for me. One thing I think I know, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this many times before, but it is important to deal with the mental aspects of your eating. I was talking about this with my mother earlier, and I had watched a um, sermon by T.D. Jakes. I don't remember what it was called, but he was talking about this tree and how the roots of the tree basically are bigger than the actual tree. And basically, what he was saying was that you can have these problems in your life and you can address the actual tree. You can cut down the branches, you can cut down the tree itself. But if you don't deal with the roots, the tree's going to just come back. It's the actual, it's the roots that help the tree grow. And if you don't actually deal with that, then it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many times you cut the tree down, you trim the branches. It doesn't matter because it will grow back. And I was just talking about that with my mom and how I felt like, I'm really happy about having the surgery. I really think it was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made for myself. But at the same time, it definitely helped me to see that, okay, I'm dealing with the physical aspect of this. Um, yes, about that. I'm dealing with the physical aspect of my issues with food, and now I have to deal with the mental aspect of it. Really kind of take it into a place where, okay, what is it that's, because you can definitely get back to where you were. Once you get past about 6 months, 7 months, you're in a place where if you are not cognizant of what you're eating, how you're eating, and all of that, you can definitely take yourself back to where you were eating the same things in the same way. So you really have to, figure out what it is for you and how to address those things. Some people, feel like they have to go back to counseling or whatever you need to do, but just definitely try to address why you are the way you are with food. That's just what I say. So I've been expressing, you know, that area of my life, and definitely finding some interesting things that are helping me make sure that I don't just make this a one moment thing, but that I make it a lifetime thing. So that it's not just me doing this, until I get to my goal weight, but this is the way that I'm going to be doing things for the rest of my life. Or the way that I eat, the way that I portion and control my food is just something that is the new me. So, in order to get that in my mind frame, there has to definitely be some changes, not just motivation to work out and all those things, but you have to make some actual changes. So, those are the kind of things. So, yeah. So that's basically all that I wanted to say. I'm getting into 16 minutes now, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I don't know why my videos ended up so long, but um, yeah, I've been doing a lot lately. I was able to go to New York to go see The Color Purple on Broadway and see Jennifer Hudson before she left the show. That was so much fun. It was so much fun. Me and my best friend went, and so now I have to make it a yearly thing to go see a Broadway show because that one was so amazing. Just doing a lot of different things. I'm gonna start a blog on writing. Just a lot of things that I'm trying to do right now. So, all right. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I came on and updated because I know it's been a while, and I'm definitely gonna try to post a picture or two of my progress as much as I can. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will definitely try to make a video by the end of this month for my 8th month update. All right. Bye bye.